freaking out because we are officially in our transfer cycle. Aunt Flo decided that this morning was the perfect time to come, and I know that you guys warned me that this cycle after my endo excision surgery would be brutal. Even with your warnings, I am surprised how absolutely brutal this is. Definitely had to have a mindset shift this morning because I was in a terrible mood that it started and I felt like very sick. But we had that mindset shift and we are excited because we are finally moving forward with that transfer. I messaged my clinic like first thing at like 6:45 this morning and they responded that they want me to come in today for my first monitoring appointment. Or not monitoring, they call it suppression check, and it's basically just to make sure that like my estrogen and lining are all like low and that I don't have any cysts and that we're ready to go on medication. It's crazy to be at a spot that like I haven't been at before. Like I've done 2 egg retrievals and I knew what to expect. This, I have not done a transfer before, so I'm just feeling a little nervy about what the steps actually look like. Pretty sure if my lining and everything looks good, they will go ahead and start me on my, I think it's letrozole, that like cycle day 3, I'm pretty sure, and then I'll be on that for a couple days. Excited, but I'm also really cautious because obviously a lot of things can change between now and the next 3 weeks. Just really nervous, obviously, that it might not work. My doctor gave me some like crazy stat that with a euploid embryo, I think she said it's like over 70% live birth. And then if that first one doesn't work, the odds go up for the second transfer, and it goes up to like 80%. Years of unexplained infertility. I just, one, don't trust my body and don't trust myself to be on the good side of stats. I'm looking forward to like, if it does work, all of the stress that comes in that first trimester, especially in those first couple weeks of just like making sure that everything is progressing correctly. I try not to put the cart before the horse, but as an anxiety girly, and someone that's been going through infertility for years, you just always think ahead of like the next step, what's next, what's next, what next. My period basically couldn't have come at a worse time because I do have a work trip scheduled for next week to get a saline sonogram and a mock transfer. That has to happen like right after you're done bleeding on cycle day 5, and that falls right on my work trip. So I'll have to talk with the nurse and doctor today and just see what they say, because obviously I will have to cancel that work trip because the embryo transfer is #1 priority. It's just the joy of going through infertility and fertility treatments because your whole life gets put on hold for these things. Appointment is at 10:45, so I have like 30 minutes till I have to leave. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of work done and then head out, and I am excited to see my doctors and nurses and really just talk about next steps because it's crazy that we are finally here.